Yo, what is up? This is Kiwi and Team Tebmis here. Week 6 of the MPA. We're in the last few weeks here. I think we already got 9 weeks. This week we have the pleasure of playing against our boy Bishme. Well, his team is quite annoying. I busted out the Oranguru for the first time, guys. Azumarill really puts in the pain versus my team. But the thing is, this man likes to play this thing defensive sometimes, so it's a little weird. I'm always just going to lead Rotom here because in case he leads Azumarill, I have the pressure of Willow and Thunderbolt Leaf Storm. I am Jetpacked on the Rotom to get the heck out of there. If I hit Leaf Storm, what's this Spadef wall in this scenario? Probably Altaria. So we can expect Altaria. I mean, Clodsire is a bit of a Spadef wall too. Maybe he doesn't want to take the damage on it. I don't know. It's going to come down to 50-50s. This week we are Terra Flying to dodge Earthquakes from Clodsire. I think there was another reason why, I forget too. And Terra Dark on the Quaquaval. We opted for Brave Bird, Aqua Step, Ice Spinner. Ice Spinner puts in the pain versus most of his team. Just in case the Clodsire is indeed Water Absorb. Terra Dark to dodge the Murkrow Prankster plays or block it. Being Haze is the worst case because we're always going to just have +1 speed hitting Aqua Step in front of it. And then we're faster than Shampao, unless he's Scarfed. So the lead assumption was right. He does go Azu. Do we want to take the what's the 50-50? We can always get a little bit of damage off on either Clodsire or Altaria, and that's what we're gonna opt to do. I didn't run the calcs, obviously. You saw me just click the button. Here we go. Altaria comes out. We hit Leaf Storm. It connects, and we do negative damage. Absolutely dreadful damage. It's like 5%. It's quad resisted, so a Jetpack's gonna proc. We're gonna get the heck up out of there. You know, I didn't know the set exactly. It would have been really nice to be able to just go into backs and start setting up in front of this thing. It could have Haze. We are physically defensive to catch Chien-Pao off with the body press. DDing does put us in a very strong point with the backs, even in a defensive build. So I'd figure we wouldn't bust out yet. So I'd just go for the Dugtrio. Do I think he switches? Do I think he stays in? I don't really give a shit because nothing really wants to hold a Stone Edge on his team. Even Rotom, like super defensive, will take I think 25%. I mean, I'll take the chip, right? Then we'll see if he's lefties or not as well. So yeah, he goes out into Rotom as assumed, and we miss Stone Edge. Okay, Stone Edge, miss. First swing with it. Unfort. The best play here probably is to go back into Rotom. We resist both its stab attacks. Oranguru is super Spadef as well. It was built more or geared towards more of defending against Goldengo, which he didn't bring his kill leader this week. Not the end of the world. I did opt to not bring Chi-Yu myself this week. Really offensive on because his team is pretty annoying. So he tricks. This play was kind of tough. Luckily I did get out because being tricked a choice specs on Dugtrio would have been brutal. In this situation, I think I clicked Volt Switch. Another 50-50, but I should have kind of figured he would have went into Clodsire here. I believe he does, because last time he went into Altaria, so he's trying to switch it up, you know? He's trying to get his free hazards out. The best play was always to hard switch. Like, you know, if we're not sure about the 50-50, but we know the Rotom's not staying in because the Specs Leaf Storm just blows that shit back. It's always best to just get the heck up out of there, but we got greedy and clicked Leaf Storm. This is going to give him a free turn for his rocks or T-Spikes or spikes. This thing, this blob, this brown poop looking blob gets access to everything. Pretty frustrating. We didn't bring any hazard removal this week. The only way to really get it off or get it out was to force him to remove it. His only removal is going to be the Altaria, but I assume that's why this thing came, because Rocks really punishes his team and he wants to get rid of it if he has the opportunity, and it being that bulky, he can do it. We're gonna DD, so Toxic Spike Layer 1 comes down. What does he do? I forget, actually. He Earthquakes, okay. He's gonna see that it did like 10%. We're gonna Icicle Crash. This thing is gonna do more than 50, and if we get a flinch, it's amazing. But we miss. So literally, we just can't get off the attacks, bro. Like, I'm gonna DD again. Yeah, I DD again because I know he's gonna switch here. He saw the Sickle Crash, not the Sickle Spear, so he doesn't want to take the chance. He goes into Azu. You know, there's a lot of different things I could have done differently here. I could have went Garg. I'm max HP defense. I should have known the water attack wasn't coming. Going into Garg, it takes like a solid 40%, but I don't think he's gonna stay in. Like if he's banded, but I don't think he'll stay in for the Soul Cure. Unfortunately, I'm tilted at this point. I honestly am. I'm just uber tilted, and I decide that it's better to get this damage off. It should do more than 50% if I'm looking at the calcs correctly. Block the belly drum, and you know, if he clicks belly drum, then I had a free turn. He goes straight Terror right away. He really wants to. I don't know why he Terrored here. You know, there's a lot of questionable things Bishmi does this game. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know why he water Terrored here. He wasn't blocking anything. We do about exactly 50. Play rough. This thing is how we know it's banded right away. Just puts us down in the dirt and one swing, and we're max HP defense. Impish. At this point, I have to go into Rotom. Playing Rotom this way was probably the best I could do because I'm not getting poisoned by these T-Spikes, which is freaking unfortunate. Assuming he's locked in and he doesn't want to die, so he's just gonna hard switch, which he does. This play, I should have just volt switched. You know, I should. Bro, it's a bunch of shoulda, coulda, woulda. You know, it's really early in the game, but I missed 2 big hits, and you know, you know, like it doesn't seem. It seems trivial right now, but putting Clodsire in that range, like, is massive. You know, if he's not Water Absorb, he can't switch into an Aqua Step for free. You know, he doesn't take 2 Icicle Crashes regardless. So it was tough. We're gonna go Garg right here. You know, I think this turn was pretty huge. It was a very good play on Bishmi's half, or Bishmi's part, because he knew I was choice spec into Will-O-Wisp here. He knows I gotta switch again. There's no way I'm gonna stay in. You know, we switch out. You see the switch because we're faster, and he doubles. Good play on Bishmi's part. You know, it was like obvious, but at the same time it wasn't. I get greedy in Iron Defense because I'm like, he's not staying in. There's no freaking way he stays in front of me with this Salt Cure right now. But he actually stays in and goes for the Focus Blast. You know, this is the second time in this league Focus Blast caught me slipping. I won't lie. Does a chunk, and unfortunately for me, I gotta hope he misses, or I gotta take the switch. It's tough. It's really tough in this scenario, guys. You know, like it's really unfortunate that I missed my attacks twice with higher ratios, but he lands Focus Blast at 70. I didn't want to risk him landing another one because it seemed like his game was on point. And lo and behold, he landed another one. That one does about 25%-ish. We just opt for Thunderbolt here. Maybe we get lucky with a paralysis on something coming in if it's not Claude. You know, he knows I'm locked into Thunderbolt. He also is Natural Cure, that we see that now from him coming back in. You know, could click Roost. This turn was pretty detrimental. You know, it was really tough to decide what I wanted to do here. He roosted, and honestly, this, like, unless he's like Draco or something, this is a really free turn to just recover. But I need to start doing damage. I'm on the back foot, and I'm like, you know what? Let's try to get some residual chip even. And we actually caught the Azu, which is pretty huge. Ideally, you know, he's gonna take 25% here. If I was protect would have been real nice. You know, I would have been able to block him. He takes Sulk here. I would have been able to block him. This play right here was a big boo-boo on my behalf. You know, Garganackle at this point, it's whatever. I could have let it go down, but losing Rotom was tough. Losing Rotom was definitely 100% tough. Now his Rotom Wash has a lot of pressure. He goes for the mid-ground play here, which is a good play again on his behalf, you know. I mean, he could have missed the play rough once. All right, his play rough lands. It's banded, so it OHKOs the shit out of us. Rotom is down in the dirt too. The game's looking pretty grim for us, I'm not gonna lie. Saltkira is gonna proc and pick up the Azu post-death though. I'd say that thing was his biggest, if not his second biggest offensive threat. The thing that sucks here, man, you know, maybe I should have went into Oranguru and forced something, but the thing is, he could always just went Chien-Pao, you know. Me going into the Rotom here, like, he could have went in Chien-Pao again as well and hit Ice Spinner, but he didn't. I go Dugtrio because I don't want to let his Chien-Pao in for free. Yeah. So he goes Charizard. We just Stone Edge here. I don't think he stays in. If he stays in, he's a madman. Yeah, he switches. I thought he was probably specs on this thing the way he was playing it. Yeah, so we're gonna swing a Stone Edge. We're gonna hit, and it's gonna get the crit. Very nice. We actually had a turn favorable towards us, which I do like. What do I do right here? Do I click Stealth Rocks? I can't remember. You know, Dugtrio is pretty at this point because his Sash is gone. So I don't really have an efficient way to deal with the Chien-Pao unless I get Quavel up in speed. So right now my win con is to play for Quavel. To do so, I wanted to get this Reflect up on this thing. He's gonna Hydro Pump and he misses, which is really nice for us. I should have definitely just Calm Minded here. But I think I opt to Reflect first because I expected the hard switch. Obviously, post-game, you see the different play, but this is kind of a 50-50 thing. I think this was the safer play 100% because he could literally just hard switch and just block me. Bro, as trivial as this seems, this was a big play. You know, this Rotom is such a pain in my behind, and for him to get that Citrus Berry is freaking tough. It's really tough. I think he expected maybe something like a Assault Vest, but we ain't had it. So I'm gonna Calm Mind, and he's gonna get up out of there with Volt Switch. I don't think he wants to go into Chien-Pao with Reflect still up. It's a little scary for him. So I mean, probably not. I mean, Chien-Pao lowers defense and shit too. I don't know, he chooses to go into this thing. So I Calm Mind. I am running Psyshock for the Clodsire and for situations like this. Just in case the Rotom was Spadef, you know, running a Psyshock at +1 would be very nice. So we're gonna go for Psyshock. He's gonna Defog. So he takes away the T-Spikes, which is great for us. This is the situation what we needed or we were trying to play towards, and the Reflect. I don't think he needed to get rid of the Reflect, but I can understand why he might want to for Amon later on. That Psyshock's gonna crit. That crit was extremely favorable for us, I won't lie. I think in this situation he's forced to Roost. My dumbass hits Thunderbolt, expecting him to switch into Rotom. I mean, if it couldn't get any better for me unless I paralyzed him here. I did not, but I got another crit. That crit doesn't matter, obviously. And Jesus Christ, that was a crit. I don't even want to see the non-crit. I think I just Side Shock. Yeah. He hazes, which is okay. It's not the end of the world. But he reveals the haze. So we're getting a better idea of this thing set now. It is Defog, Roost, Haze. So a lot of mods on this team get Haze. Altaria, Clodsire, Murkrow. Right here, I expect him to Roost. So I'm going to take this opportunity to switch right now. Aggressive play. Does it pay off? Good Quavel, baby. Oh, it paid off beautifully. All right, so this thing is Spadef, and we're actually packing the Ice Spinner this week for the first time on this mod. I really wanted to bulk up, but I didn't know what he had. I'm running Brave Bird to hit the Azu, but the Azu's dead. I might regret that later on, unfortunately, but you know, it was for coverage. Ice Spinner goes off. This thing should be dead. It's quad super effective. I max attack. Altaria dies. I get to +1 attack through Moxie. Now he could have went in Rotom much sooner, but I think he feared the CC. Yeah, he goes into Charizard. Now, this thing, I don't think it's one of his Terra Captains, but it doesn't matter. He Terra'd already. I'm going to block the Air Slash being super effective by Terra Dark. Or Terrestrializing Dark. And I'm going to go for the Aqua Step. If I could get this off, the only way he's outspeeding me now is he's Scarf Chien-Pao. Which is freaking massive. Or will be freaking massive for us. I always want to maintain the fastest speed tier possible in this scenario, or generally speaking, a +2 speed on Quavel is more than enough. At +1 attack, this thing is going to go down easily to the super effective Aqua Step. We're going to get +1 attack again and +1 speed this time. Moxie goes off, like I said, for the... Now we're at +2 attack and +1 speed. Nice little Shell Bell heal there. Yeah, Max, Shell Bell. You know, Clodsire comes in, and we don't know if this thing is unaware or if he's Water Absorb. Expect him to be Water Absorb in this scenario, so I Ice Spinner actually, and it does nothing. So that's kind of tough. Means it's unaware. He gets the haze off. This haze sucked for me. It really did. The Aqua Step was only doing like 50% anyway. So, you know, that really sucked, honestly. I'm gonna Aqua Step here because it doesn't matter what happens, I need to be faster than Chi-Yu. Or Chien-Pao, sorry. Then the Chien-Pao coming in, and he does. He tries to get in right away to get in that Sacred Sword, probably. And what that tells me is he's probably not Scarf, because if he's forcing this thing while I'm at neutral speed, he does not want to let me get that off again. Okay, so I'm technically should be faster unless he's Scarfed. I don't see why he would be Scarfed. If he switches, we know he's not Scarfed. Clodsire comes back in. Nice. Gonna hit Aqua Step on this thing, and he is not at full, so he's gonna be put in range for sure. Very nice. It's back to +1 speed, I think? No, 2. Yeah, +2 speed. Gonna just go for the Aqua Step here. No reason not to. Crit doesn't matter there. I mean, we did get a lot of crits later on in the game, but I think 3 of them didn't matter, or 2 of them. Oh man, I really wish I was like Terra Grass or something, but I don't think it would have been good anyway in this matchup, because then I could just get Ice Sharded. It's tough. It's really tough. There's a lot of things that just counter the shit out of me on this team. This thing is a problem, bro. Here, this is the moment where the regret just hit my stomach, and I didn't have the CC, bro. I gotta just Aqua Step. Aqua Step did a nice chunk, man. But literally, the worst part about this, I don't know his 4th move yet, and it could be Willow. And then he gets my Citrus Berry, bro. I forgot about this. That's the shit that tilted me the most this game, I think. And he has the Willow. Don't miss the Willow. The citrus goes off, and there I am, just neutered now. It's tough. You know, I really thought Kokwave would be able to sweep, and he could have if I had the CC. But I just wanted to make sure I always had the coverage for Azu, and Brave Bird was the only way to really hit that thing. I'm gonna bulk up. Hopefully he misses a Hydro Pump, maybe. He Hydro Pumps, he doesn't miss. Unfortunate. Nothing to do here but to Aqua Step, because nothing's gonna hit it more effectively than Aqua Step. I'm debating if I want to switch here. What does he do? You know, I don't have much choice. I gotta just think about really hard, like, yo, does he want to miss right here? In the end, he can just click Hydro Pump because I'm not doing enough damage once burned to kill him anyway. I just Aqua Step. Okay. He's probably gonna go for Hydro Pump here. He misses. Okay, at this point, I'm like, dude, maybe he'll just go for the mid-ground Volt Switch because, like, I mean, it's not necessarily mid-ground, I have Dugtrio, but, like, he doesn't want to risk missing anymore. I'm not even realizing the game timer's done. I'm gonna make the switch into Dugtrio because I want to block the Volt Switch, neutral, you know, and he's gonna lose 4-2. But actually, Bishme runs the game or uses his timer clause, and there's actually no way I can win that game anymore because if he didn't hit the Hydro Pump right there, I lost my speed buff on the Kokwave, and I'm not faster than Jampao, and that thing just cleans up. So I end up just saying, you know what, Bishme, you can take the 2OW, it's yours. Hey, it happens, there's a lot of things I could have done different. Oh, tough RNG in the beginning of the game, but it's all part of the game. GG's to Bishme and the Trash Talent Evils. If you're new, smash the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.